Guys, yeah, let's go ahead and a few takeaways here for let's go just with two of you guys before I start calling out. Any takeaway for you guys? Something you learn, something interesting about the product, or an action call you feel you can do. Anyone? I'm gonna start picking on people again. I'm gonna pick on the same people too.
Ragnar, I can
Yeah.
volunteer. Can I just point to whoever's to my left or right? Can I volunteer that person?
Sure, go for it.
Who's that? Who's this person I'm pointing to?
You know, everyone's screen might be different, so I don't know. Just call the
Okay.
name. Yeah.
I thought that would be fun.
I got your joke.
I think we got some takeaway here. I mean, just from Eric's presentation, you can make up to 4 points on a HE loan.
Yeah.
Was it the HELOC that's 4 points and 3 points for the HE loan? Do I
3
have
points
that?
on the HE loan.
Yeah, 3 points on the HE loan. Still very decent. So that's and with the statistic that he shared that there's a lot of equity rich homeowners out there.
Yeah.
I think that's a good takeaway.
Hey, on that, guys, I have a question, Freddie. On HELOCs with this product, he said we can make up to 4%. Is it on the initial draw or is it the approved amount?
I believe it's an approved amount, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So because it's 3 points, Loan Store and Remnant also has a maximum of 2.99 points. We don't have to change any of the marketings. We can just tell them that it costs 3 points. XYZ, escrow and title, it's only like $1,600 more if we have a loan applicant applying under $400,000 because we can use AVM.
But Peter, they are a paper lender at this point, right?
Yes. So Freddie, you can shine on it. Freddie is a text preparer team. So he has expertise working on the numbers. So if you have any questions about qualified income, specific details, you can reach out to him. He'll give you some, pointers.
The good thing is, he said they don't require financials if they haven't filed 24.
I know, this is when he called me about 7 times last month consecutively. So I told him that I'm gonna say sorry, we don't broker the loans. But then he was giving me that idea, like you said, they're now looking for up-to-date financial document for the business owners. Yeah. This is first, and from my findings, Spring EQ is the only one at this time. They're all looking for 2024 or 3 months of business bank statements.
But on that, when you asked about the extension, I wonder at what point do they stop accepting an extension for 24 and they actually required 24 to be filed. I wanted to get into that, but I don't know if you know that.
Yes, it's October.
Okay, because so they do honor all the way through October.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a Fannie Mae rule. If they say no to any of these, then it becomes illegal. They have to accept it. Anyway, since I
So you know what the good thing about that?
Yeah.
So if you have a business that perhaps is declining in revenue, but no, we don't know that because there's no P&Ls required. You could use the prior year could be strong, and you could get the loan approved with that, and while they're still in extension, right?
Yep. So my action item today is email all my CPAs, tell them to stop filing, and find out who has a declined income trend in 2024. Because
do it now before it's too late.
Right. They can finish the funding and then file the tax returns. Extension
it's their guidelines. So if they don't require any, year to date or year end financials for 24, and they still haven't filed, might as well, if it's in their best interest to get that loan now.
Yep. And let's encourage them to use them all. Don't give them an option of yes, you can open up and don't use it. Do you know why? You have to give them sense of urgency by giving them payments. so that they can come back to us as a cash out refinance applicant very soon. And imagine that you can pay off all your credit cards under 9% rate. They're still paying 24, 27% rate. This is mind blowing in my terms.
Yeah, can you talk about the rates? I'm on my phone, so I wasn't really able to catch their rates and stuff.
Yes, Brenda, let's send Derek our MLO roster so all of us can get the login and daily rate sheet starting tomorrow. Spring EQ is not on our loan sister. They're not one of the sponsors, so we have to go in. But giving you a generalized rate and term, rate will be prime as an index. Margin will be in between LTV and FICO. So if you have 70% CLTV with 640, you're going to have about 14%. But when you have a 780 FICO score asking for 70% CLTV, we will give 8.5%. So I highly recommend you to check their 2-page PDF. It just gives you a better understanding. And the turnaround time from my previous file was about 3 weeks with an appraisal report. Problem is, we have to use their appraisal management, so it will take about a week and a half just sitting around. So we recommend to encourage the borrowers to apply only up to $400,000, so we can guarantee closing in 14 days.
So Peter, if we had run a tri-merge, we're only going to go off of whatever's appearing on Experian,
Yes, so
whatever that score is.
Yes, so what I recommend would be pull the tri-merge as we were doing before. If the middle score is higher than the Experian, send it to Loan Store, Remnant, or anywhere else. If the Experian is higher than the other two, it happens, right?
Right.
Then we
Right.
intentionally go there, asking our clients, hey, congratulations. And your credit score on Experian is higher than the other two. You are qualified. Instead of saying something but, if you start to say something and, you'll be able to lead into conversation instead of opposing to what they wanted to say or hear. Tri-merge score is lower and your Experian is higher. Congratulations. Tri-merge is
On the HELOC, Peter, was there like a minimum required draw?
I believe it was $50,000, their minimum loan amount.
Okay.
But if that ever comes up, Remnant would be the easier, is because there is a specific cap of Section A fee that we're going to be stuck with a lower loan. We won't be able to charge anything if we add up any underwriting or processing fee in there. So instead, let's give that up because Remnant has a minimum loan amount at $25,000. It's better to just send there, get for like $600 commission. But the crazy thing is, $30,000 HELOC client that I funded about 2 months ago is coming back asking for cash out refinance. So it became a $560,000. Because the second trusted rate is higher, if you do a hybrid rate calculation, he had a 4.625, gave him 8.5, and then leading into combination of about 6% rate. So if I give him something within 6%, I had a deal. So I was able to charge like half a point and then just get it done. But because the cash out seasoning is converted to 12 months from 6 months, we cannot purchase and do cash out right away. But instead, we can encourage them to open up line of credit using the equity. Romishi, I think we are doing one deal right now with a client named Jay, right? He purchased within the 12 months. He can do cash out. We're finding out options for line of credit at this time. So when you are stuck with a loan scenario, please, one of us, let us know. Romy, Brenda, Ricky are, coming in, and one of the three will be able to help you out right away. When Gia and I are absent or not available right away, please don't stop. Just, reach out to one of us. We'll be able to provide the answers.
I got one one topic I want to bring up is off topic with the merging of Rocket Mortgage and Mr. Cooper. Any opinion on that? I haven't really totally read up on that, but it's pretty big. It's huge, right? Like 9 billion merger.
Wasn't it A&D Mortgage and Mr. Cooper?
It's Mr. Cooper and Rocket Mortgage. It was just announced over the weekend. Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really.
Well, Redfin, I went to open house last weekend. They're charging 1 point for selling and buying and giving $3,000 buyer credit. They are 1%
Wow.
cheaper than Zillow home loans and Zillow agents. So one of our affiliate partner, Home Ready team, is now exiting the Zillow Premier platform and leading into Zillow Flex. They're giving up 60% of their commission just to get their
Right.
buyers. It's gonna get difficult as a real estate partnerships where they're gonna bleed and suffer a lot right now. They were only competing with Zillow. Now they have to compete with Redfin. Redfin wasn't good, but once they have rebranded to Redfin Premier, they copied and pasted what Zillow's doing. It's too late. It already happened. Merger already happened. They purchased Rocket Group, purchased Redfin. Therefore, they're gonna redefine everything that we know of right now. Just by holding a niche product, it's not good enough in my eyes. So we have to double our marketing, flyers, emails, text
Right.
messages.
Yeah, I guess my question also has to do with the fact that is Rocket more of an ally now or adversary with all of these merging that they're doing? With us, if we were to use them, I don't know if they're going to be able to take our clients away. Since now they're, that's from that aspect. I know UWM is pretty much true a broker friendly company. I just don't know where that stands as of now.
Right now, there are allies. It's because they're giving away 40 basis point. Loan Sifter shows us Rocket is number 1. So I Google search just now. Flagstar Bank sold their mortgage division to Mr. Cooper. A&D Mortgage. A&D Mortgage sold it to Mr. Cooper, and Rocket is purchasing Mr. Cooper Group entirely.
Right.
This is amazing.
Mhm.
Now, I don't know, the cash call mortgage, the old time originators are coming back. The Rocket Company. Okay, so now we know whom we are dealing with. A lot of call center loan officers, right? It's like we went through all these in 2020, 2021. Let's use the same tactic that we had before. We just overwhelm them with betterment. We know better. We know more. We are faster. These loan officers, they are maybe good at one thing of all. Maybe they're the best at W-2 employees. When the DTI doesn't work, let's capture these rates. Let's increase our digital footprints so that when they search our phone numbers, it better show up. If you don't have any, you should have one. If you don't know where to begin, at least go to Wix.com and create a random free homepage, landing page, or Yelp page, whatever it is that's available. If I were the home buyer, I'll probably search through stuff like that. I think that's what they're good at, is to itemize specific details online. But it's good. We are still doing really well compared to other mortgage companies. The mortgage company, the broker company who was in the same building just left earlier last month. So we are the only mortgage company in our building right now. So if you have nothing to do, door knock, right? Business owners. That's another thing. We can door knock business owners too using this program. And we can either offer line of credit through the residential homes or line of credit through SBA 7A. One of the two. Okay. We have a hard stop 10:45. Sorry for passing, but if you have any additional questions, please reach out to us. If not, have a wonderful week, and let's see you all next week. Thank you. Bye.
Have a great week, everyone.